Hello students, I welcome you all to the e-learning sessions of Automobile Engineering. Myself Hardik Shah, and during this lecture series we will discuss some interesting topics in the subject of automotive electricals and electronics. Okay, we have already started a new chapter, fine, and our today's topic in this video is working of the power window, central locking system and convertible mechanisms in a car, okay, or convertible roof. Okay, I hope you will see this video till the end to completely understand this topic and gain your skills in automobile engineering. I also request you to note down any queries which arises during the lecture and ask it in comment section. I will try to solve all the queries as soon as possible. Fine. So now let's start our today's video about the power window and its working. So how a power window works? Have you ever wondered what kind of mechanisms makes your car window go up and down? So how about the power windows with the automatic up feature that raises the window by themselves, but it stops raising them if there is any obstruction, okay? Or maybe you have seen the Volkswagen TV commercials where the guy opens the window by turning the key in the door lock, okay? So in this video we will learn about the what's going on in all of these power window features and more in this working, okay? So let's see this. So the lifting mechanism is a perfect match for this. So what is that? So the lifting mechanism is actually a heart of the power window system, okay? So the window lift on the most cars uses a really neat linkage to lift the window glasses while keeping its level. A small electric motor is attached to the worm gear and the several other spur gears to create the large gear reduction, giving it enough torque to lift the window glass, okay? So an important feature of the power window is that they cannot be forced open. So the worm gear in the drive mechanism takes care of this, fine. Many worm gears have a self-locking features because of this angle of the contact between the worm and the gear, okay? So the worm can spin the gear, but the gear cannot spin the worm, okay? So friction between the teeth causes these gears to bind and it will stop car window moving outwards, downwards, okay? So the linkage has long arm which attaches to the bar that holds the bottom of the window. Now the end of the arm can slide in a groove in a bar as the window rises. So on the other end of the bar is large plate that has gear teeth cut into it and the motor turns this gear to engage this teeth, okay? Now the same linkage is often used on a car with manual windows, but instead of the motor turning the gear, the crank handle will turn it and it will raise the window. So we will learn about some of the neat features some power windows have, including the child lockout and the automatic up and down, okay? Automatic up. So the wiring and the switches which are actually used like this. Car doors are wired in many different ways depending on which features are incorporated inside it, okay? We will go through the wiring on the basic system. One that allows the driver to control all the 4 windows on a car, and it can lock out the controls on the other 3 individual windows from its seat only, okay, from single button. So on basic system, so what is the basic system of this? So on this system the power is fed to the driver's door up to 20 ampere circuit breaker. The power comes in the switch window, a window switch control panel on the door, and it is distributed in a contact in a center of the each 4 window switches, okay? So 2 contacts on one on the either side of the power contact are connected to the vehicle ground and to the motor. The power also runs through the lockout switch to the similar window switch on each of the other doors, okay? When the driver presses one of its switches, one of the 2 sides contact is disconnected from the ground and connected to the center power contact, while the other one remains grounded. So this provides power to the window motor. So if the switch is pressed the other way, then the power runs through the motor in the opposite direction, okay? So it will work. Now an advanced system, okay, what is advanced system? On some cars, the power windows works in a completely different way. Instead of the power for the motor going through the switches directly, the switches are actually connected to the one of the many electronic modules in the car. Okay, the average car contains at least 25 modules. Now some car have one in the driver's door as well as central module called the body controller. Okay, now cars that have lots of controls on the door are more likely to have setup like this. Some cars have the power window, power mirror, power lock and even power seat controls, everything on a door. Okay, so this would be too much wiring that will try to run out the door. Okay, so instead of trying to do that, the driver's door module monitors all the switches. Okay, for instance, if the driver presses his window switch, the door module closes a relay that provides power to the window motor. Okay, so if the driver presses switches to the adjacent passenger side mirrors, the driver's door module send the packet of data signals onto the communication bus of the car. These data signals tells the body controller to energize one of the power mirror motors and it will actually operate. Okay, now there are some interesting features about this power window. Okay, there is also automatic up or you can say down. So the automatic up down feature is fairly common in all the cars with the power window. You only need to tap and release the down switch and the window will goes all the way down without putting it any force. Okay, this feature uses the circuit that monitors the amount of time you hold the switch down. If the switch is down for the less than about the half the second, the window will go all the way down until it hit the limit of the switch. Okay, now if the hold the switch down for longer than that, the window will stop when you release the button. Simple. So once pressed, it will go all the down. It is kept on hold, it will go up to certain level. So automatic up windows are also less common. The problem with the automatic up window is that is anything gets in the way of the window, such as a child, or you can say window has to stop moving before it hurt the child, or you can say our fingers. Okay, one way that car makers control the force on the window is by designing the circuit that monitors the motor speed. So if the speed slows, the circuit reverses the power to the motor, so the windows goes back down. Okay, now window control from the outside you can also do. So on the in the Volkswagen car, you can see the windows can be lowered by inserting the key in the driver's door. Now turning and holding it. Okay, this feature is controlled by the driver's door module, which monitors a switch in a door lock. If the key is held turned for more than the set amount of time, the driver's door module will actually lowers the window and it will open it window. Okay, thereafter courtesy power on off. Now some car maintains the power to window circuit after you turn your car on or off. Okay, which saves you from having the stick your key back in the ignition if you forget to roll up the window. Okay, so the power window circuits will have a relay on the wire that provides the power. So on the some cars, the body controller keeps this relay closed for an extra minute or so. So on other cars, it stays closed until you open the door. Okay, so this is how the power window is actually working. Okay, now what are the advantages and disadvantages? Okay, so with the history and latest development clear, here are some pros and cons, you can say advantage and disadvantage of this innovative technology. After all, every invention is good and bad in some way or other. Okay, so let's see first advantages. So power windows allows the driver to easily control the windows with a touch of a button even while driving. Okay, so the person having the problem such as the hand injury or physically challenged can operate this window also with respect to mechanical overrun. Okay, the driver can control all the windows with the master controller on his door. Okay, so it will actually prevent other passengers from on off frequently. Okay, disadvantages: over time it is one of the most prominent part that gets worn fastly. Okay, sometimes the window is drilled that can cause a power window failure. So this was the short journey of how and when the power windows are actually invented. Okay, so this was all about the power windows and its working. So that's it in today's session. I wish you got the clear idea about this. Therefore, if you have any more to know or any specific query, please let me know. I will surely try to respond as soon as possible. Okay, I hope you like this video. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Goodbye.